What is up, you guys? It's Kieja T, and welcome back for today's cup of tea. Today we have a cup of cinnamon tea. That's good. I made it this morning. It's actually my first time trying it, so it's good. I put some sugar and some honey in there, and of course we know cinnamon is good for anti-inflammatory and boosting your immune system, and of course it brings in that abundance, that luck, and that love. Yes, we love it. So today we are going to be talking about following your passions and how to fail forward. And so I have my notebook, have my notes. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at. We're gonna be talking about courage and how following your passions can sometimes it takes courage, and sometimes that can look a lot like stumbling forward. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into this video. So passion, what is passion? What is that? Passion is the thing that it lights your soul on fire. Like, it's the thing that lights you up, that makes you smile. It is you can do this thing for hours and hours without it feeling like a chore, without it feeling like a burden, without it feeling like it's something that you have to do. It's something that you love doing. And so to me, then, you know, of course everyone has their definition of what passion is, but to me that's what passion is. And I don't mean the thing that you sort of like doing, nor do I mean the thing that you forced yourself to like doing because you know that it's going to bring you a lot of money. No, I mean the thing that you find yourself daydreaming about, that you see it in your mind, you see it playing out like a movie, and you find yourself, you seeing all the pieces, like in your mind, you see the pieces falling together, and then you get so excited, and then you might act on it, you might take action for it, but then you fall off, and then you stop doing it for whatever reason, be doubt, fear, or some made up excuse for why you can't do it. That's what passion is. And so today, I want to touch on how following your passions is scary. You know, it is a scary thing. And so what I mean as far as failing forward, fail forward is to start something without any clue about how it's going to turn out or where you're going, but you do it with a conviction that you're going to see it through to the end. You have no idea where you're going to go. You have no idea what your next step is going to be, but you started because because it's something that you're passionate about. And so no matter what, if you stumble, no matter if you fall, no matter if, regardless of the naysay, regardless of you yourself doubting yourself, you keep going. And so that's what failing forward looks like. Failing forward looks like you start a project, and then maybe you feel like, oh my God, I don't have the funds to do this right now, but you keep doing it. You keep doing it. You don't know how you're going to get it done. You don't know how it's going to play out. You don't know whether or not you might get a setback, like that you feel like it's going to be the end of the world, but you keep going. That's what failing forward looks like. That's what failing forward is. And so what me personally, this is something that I've recently started working on. See, I'm a writer. I like to write. I love to write. But for the longest time, I denied that feeling within myself. I denied the fact that I like to write because, and like, I went to college and I pursued a career that was so far left of writing. Like, it was so far left. I pursued a career in information technology. Now, I liked it. I did like the coding, but I didn't love it like I love writing. Like, I did it because I knew that it was going to bring me money. I knew that was the field that money was in. And so that's what I mean by forcing yourself to like something, because it brings you money. And so I did a few different things in college, actually, but I realized that writing was my passion. And it wasn't until recently, this year, excuse me, it wasn't until this year that I decided I love to write, and I'm gonna make writing work for me. And I tried to make up excuses by saying that oh, I don't want to make my writing into a burden. I don't want to make my writing into something that I feel like I have to do to make money, you know, all that type of stuff. I was using that as an excuse. While also, like, I was saying to myself, okay, I'm gonna do this to get my money, but I'm also gonna write on the side because it's what I love to do. I was making it much more complicated for myself. And so I'm here to tell you that you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. You can choose what it is that you love, choose your passion. And now I can't tell you what your passion is, that takes some soul searching, but while I was describing it, there was a feeling that was in your gut that you knew what that passion was. You can deny it. I mean, I'm not gonna say I can't tell you what it is, but you already know what your passion is. And if you don't know what your passion is, all you have to do is go find it. Go find it. You have to try things. You have to try multiple different things until you find that thing that makes you feel like, oh, I could do this forever. And so I wanted to give you guys some tools that helped me as far as following my passion. Now, mind you, I'm still working on this. This is still brand new. I still fear people criticizing my writing. I still have certain little fears about whether my writing is good. I still judge my own writing. You are your own biggest critic. And so going forward, it's going to be you versus you. It's always going to be you versus you. And so it's going to be an uphill battle, you against yourself. And so it takes conviction to say to yourself, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to be fighting against the old version of myself that has those limiting beliefs about whether or not I can do it. And that takes courage. That takes a buttload of courage, you know what I'm saying? And so you have to have a willingness to do it. You have to have a willingness to go for your passions. And if you don't have that willingness right now, that's fine. That's fine. But you'll find it. You will find it. And so I want to give you guys some tips and some tools that helped me and that are still helping me as I'm, on taking this journey. And so my first one is affirmations. Now I know this is one of those cliche ones, but check this out. When I first started saying affirmations, I felt stupid. I'm not even gonna lie. I felt silly saying affirmations because I didn't believe it. I did it. I was like, I don't even believe what I'm saying right now. I don't believe it, but that's the point. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of affirmations. And so as I've been saying affirmations for the past couple of years, I've learned more about how affirmations work. And so to affirm something is to constantly remind yourself of a particular fact, right? And so it took constant affirmation for you to have the belief that you have right now, to have the doubt that you can't do something. It took a constant affirmation, whether that was unconscious, whether you did it yourself or whether someone else did it. It took a constant affirmation in some form, some shape, and whether it didn't have to be someone saying it. It could have been something completely different. But it took a constant affirmation for you to have the belief that you have right now. And so what affirmations do, you're changing the story. Rewrite the story for yourself in a way that you like. And as you're saying them, you can start by saying, I follow my passions wholeheartedly and without fear. Boom. And so it helps you to, it's a repetition. You constantly repeating it, putting it in front of your face, whether that be a sticky note, whether you have a list of affirmations that you say every day, whether, however you want to do it, whether you put it on a calendar, whether you have it in your car, something that will remind you that this is what it is. And for though it might be a full year, it might be a couple of months, it might be a couple of weeks, it's not going to happen immediately. The point is you have to keep doing it. It's repetition for a reason. Someone or something or you yourself in the beginning made you believe that you couldn't follow your passions. And so these affirmations are reprogramming that belief into something that works for you. And so that's what they're about. Now, the second thing that that helped me out as I'm going along this journey is scheduling. Scheduling sucks. I'm just gonna say it. I don't like schedules. Shoot me. I don't like schedule. I don't like scheduling. It feels structured and it feels like structure. It feels like school. I didn't like it. I was so against it for the longest time now. When I was trying to figure out how to make this work for myself, when I was trying to figure out how to make this work for myself, I kept hearing, you need to give yourself a schedule. You need some structure. You need schedule, you need structure. And I'm just like, ew, I don't want to do that. But I do realize now that having some sort of action plan, having some sort of path to follow, it helps. I'll be the first to admit it. But yeah, I'm actually still working on this. This is one of the things that I'm actually still working on. I do my scheduling in Notion. The way that I do my scheduling, I do it in a way where, how can I explain it? I do it in a way where everything that I want to do during the week, I completely space it out. I give myself the space to, let's say, if I don't complete it that day, maybe like I'll put 3 things on Monday and 1 thing on Wednesday. So if I don't finish something on Monday, or if I don't do anything at all on Monday, because I have those days, or if I don't do anything at all on Monday, I have space on Wednesday to finish what I didn't do Monday. And now I want to say, once you're starting this scheduling, if you decide to use this as a tool that works for you, it's okay if you don't do anything that's on your schedule. It is okay. I can't tell you how many times I put things on my schedule, I looked at it, and I decided to do something else. I consciously decided to do something else knowing that I had these things to do. It took me time. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself some grace. You're starting something new. New things are difficult sometimes. So you have to give yourself some space to move into this new chapter of your life. And I had to learn that, and I'm still learning that, to give myself some space, give myself time to F up. I have to give myself space to F up because I'm gonna F up. That's just what it is. And I had to learn to be okay, to not shame, to not judge myself for not getting it done when I said I was gonna get it done. That is also another thing that I'm working on, having some integrity for myself, doing what it is that I said I was gonna do. So scheduling, you can try it out. Give yourself some space. It may work and it may not. This is just what works for me, and I'm still working on it, and it has been working so far. So I'm gonna keep doing it. Another thing that really helped me as a writer, I journal. I have an abundance of journals, and I have so many. I'm actually looking at them right now. I have so many journals. This is one of my new ones, actually. I'm excited about this one. But journaling, putting it down in words, writing it out so that you can see it, that is powerful. Let me tell you, that is one of the most powerful things that you can do, is taking a thought from your mind, using your hands and writing it on paper, putting it into physical words. That is magic. You can't tell me, you will not tell me that is not magic. Like, that is literally taking a thought, making it physical. What is that if not magic? You know what I'm saying? And also not just writing down the ideas that you have, but also having a space to express those ideas, having a space to express yourself as you go through these new phases, as you go through these new emotions. I can't tell you how many times I felt like giving up. I feel like giving up. I was like, I can't do this. It's like, I promise you, as soon as I started taking my writing seriously, as soon as I decided, okay, I'm gonna write, and I'm gonna write because I love to write, regardless of what anyone else has to say about it, I decided to do that. And as soon as I decided that, and as soon as I started taking action towards it, it was like the thing that I was pursuing before writing, it just caught blowing up in my face, you know, like I just kept seeing opportunity after opportunity after type of opportunity for this other thing. As soon as I decided to follow my passion, and that's what it is, temptation at its finest. It's temptation at its finest. And so there was moments where I was like, you know, oh my God, I can do this. Like I know how to do this right here, and I can do this one thing, and then I can go to my right. I can do this one thing right here because oh my God, this opportunity is here. But then I can go do my right. And no, it don't work like that. I could have decided to go down that path, but instead I decided I gotta step away. I said I was gonna do my writing. I'm gonna show some integrity for myself, and I'm gonna pursue my writing. The time that I would have put in to pursue that other venture, to pursue the other venue, is the time I could have been putting into something that I love. And that's what I decided for that. So journaling really helped me. Now those are the only 3 tools that I have for today. Of course, there are other ways to help you with discipline, to help you with finding what it is that you're passionate about, you know, all of these things. And I encourage you to go do your research, go look, go find it, go searching, do some soul searching. Just, if you don't know what your passion is right now, that's fine. If you don't know what it is that you want to pursue right now, that's fine. It is okay. We're taking this life one day at a time. We have all the time in the world. There is no rush. There is no rush. No matter what age you are, there is no rush. There is no rush. It's okay. And so that's what I'm here to tell you. It is okay. It's okay. But that is all that I have for you guys today. I wish you all the best with following your passions. Fail forward. Keep failing, because failing forward is so much better than staying the same. So thank you guys for watching my video today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys later.